commiserations wasn't to be this evening. Do you put it down to a slow start and letting Michael get away early?
I don't know what I have to put it down to. I was getting ready, and in the practice room, I was feeling very confident. I was feeling on the positive, and then as soon as you go on that stage, you just want to perform. I won the bull, so you should win your own lick, and that's where it straight away went off. 3-0 down, and I was thinking, like, doesn't matter. It's first to 6. Keep trying, keep finishing. You know you can. I think tonight was one of my weakest games. I think that's the right word to say, the weakest game. The only thing I can do now is bounce back stronger. I know I'm playing really well. I just had a really tough week as well behind me in the UK Open and Exeter. I've done a really good job against Chris Dobie in the first round of Exeter, and then I managed to get myself into the semi-finals of the UK Open. So it's all about hard work, take out the positives. It wasn't meant to be tonight. I really wanted it, but hey, I'm a human being, very simple.
So far, how would you sum up your Premier League campaign?
Giving my best, enjoying all the experiences, new stages, new crowds, new numbers of crowds as well, because it's not every weekend the same amount of people in there. You're always playing against the best out of the best, and you always want to win. So I cannot wait for the second round, and I also cannot wait for all the new venues coming up.
You touched on the UK Open there. You must be delighted getting to the semi-final, but how much does the UK Open take out of you as a player, because it's a gruelling tournament?
Oh yeah, definitely it's a grueling tournament. Very simple. The only reason is because we never really know when we're on and who we're playing. That's one of those factors that we never can control. We can never prepare ourselves properly. We know on the floor tournaments, for instance, if you're in the top 16, you'll be playing the first game. If you're out of the top 16, you'll be playing the third game. The next day, when it comes to the odd numbers, then it switches. Then the number 3 seed is going to be the first game. Number 1 seed is going to be the third game. You're like, at least we know when we're almost going to be on. Now at the UK Open, we never know, and that's definitely a different way of handling the preparation. Be more relaxed, let it come at you, do your best, and sleep well is the most important part.
Last year you had a sticky period in your career, probably the first one you've had for a while. Are you pleased with how you dealt with that and you've come out the other side of it?
I'm one of those players that believes when you go into a rough part, it's always about how you bounce back. Whatever's happening, whatever's put in front of you, you've got to learn how to overcome this challenge. And as soon as you know you overcome the challenge, then you know you're going to bounce back stronger. It's like learn from whatever you're experiencing. Now, whatever at the minute is happening in my life, it's always about darts. It's never really something difficult. Like, I am very fortunate. I still got my 2 parents, my mother and my father. I am a father now as well myself. I've got myself a beautiful wife to be this year. Like, I've got a lot of positive things to think of, and I haven't really had the worst challenges in life yet. So we'll see if I'll stay this kind of person and how I can keep handling all of these things in life.
Dimitri, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Dimi, how much are you enjoying being back in this Premier League?
Oh, this is incredible. You're playing the Premier League in like every week a different venue, which means, of course, we're traveling a whole lot more. That's a challenge, but a challenge is not really particularly negative. It's how you approach it, it's how you think about it. So I'm always about whatever's coming at me, especially as being a professional. You want to learn, you want to take the best out of it and move on to the next thing, and that's what I've got to do now. I don't really have a lot of time to think of what just happened, because Saturday I'll be in Barnsley and I'll have to perform there.
There was a lot of debate before the tournament about the lineup. Do you feel like you have any sort of point to prove at all?
Nah. You cannot make everybody happy. The only thing I can say is thank you so much to the PDC for giving me this opportunity, and I'm trying my very best to make the most out of it. I'm enjoying the whole moment, every week in, week out. Everybody at home, either you're happy about it, either you're not, but that's something I cannot control. I cannot control how everybody feels. Very simple.
And just your thoughts on today's World Cup announcement, expanded field and pairs-only matches?
Oh, really? Only pairs matches?
Yeah.
Oh, how about that? Another new experience. I love new experiences. It makes me very curious. So, yeah, we'll see. Me and Kim so far are Belgium's team, and as far as I can see whatever's going on, I don't really see it's going to change. So, yeah, me and Kim going to do, again, team up for Belgium. And we know how we can play, but we definitely also know how Australia played against us last time. Help. Can we get a third man in the team?
Cheers, Dimi. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Dimi, there was a lot of discussion before the tournament about which Dimitri Bergh would turn up? Would it be the Mr. Serious and the dancer, or which one was going to be? And have you thought about how your stage persona should be at all?
No, I haven't. I thought I was doing the right things at the right times. I've worked very hard on myself, especially mentally, because this sport, you need to have a strong mental game. I have that. I possess that now. But now I've also approached the game in whatever's happening, let it happen. Mentally, you're strong enough to overcome or to learn. And at the minute, I'm gaining a lot of experience. I'm only getting better. I'm only getting stronger. Take the positives, and I'm in a good headspace.
During lockdown, when you won the match play, there seemed to be a more philosophical way you were approaching the board, and you were taking time and taking deep breaths. Have you deliberately lost that out of your game?
Not really. It's still there. There are still moments that you know that you're going to be a bit under pressure, or you're going to feel a bit extra nervous as usual. So take a deep breath and then smile. When you get nervous now, I just say smile. I've learned that from Bergh van Davenbode, funny enough. He told me, I've been told when you're a bit nervous, have a smile, and it's going to take a lot of tension off your body. That's what I'm doing. I'm just learning from everybody, bits and pieces. Just go up there and give yourself your best. That's all you can do.
And will the dancing ever stop?
Probably not. As long as I don't break your leg, it will never stop.
Listen, thanks for your time. Cheers.
You're very welcome, sir. Thank you.
Just a quick one from me. Next week you've got Nathan Aspinall in the first round in the quarterfinals. What are your thoughts on that fixture?
That's going to be next week. At the minute, I only know I've got to go to Barnsley. We've got to have 2 days there of Pro Tours, and we follow it up with some European qualifiers, and I have to compete in them. I'm not in the top 16 at the minute anymore from the Pro Tours, so I've got a few extra days before Premier League, and I'll have a bit of time back home. So whatever's coming at me, it's coming at me, and I'll do my very best.